Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Future Podcast. This is Pre Alpha Episode 3. This is going to be a little bit more of a on the whimsical episode because our special guest is not here and we need to provide him a mic. So, we were going to have an amazing episode, but we still are, just not the planned out version that I thought beforehand. But we still have Jesse here.
What's up, guys? It's good to be back.
And he changed his I was gonna say gamer pic, but profile picture.
Yeah,
That's more like his YouTube channel, Satellites Not Stars.
because in space, there's satellites, not stars, that we're seeing in the sky.
Oh, for real?
That's just something I've seen it in several. I've seen that like several people have said that. I was like, oh, okay, I'll follow. But they're stars, but there's still There's some satellites up there that we could see. You never
Yeah, I
know.
bet. I bet we polluted the space around us too. Yeah, so that's his YouTube channel, Satellites Not Stars. Make sure to go subscribe to him, or at least check out his channel. He has content there too, PUBG and
CS:GO.
CS:GO.
Yeah, and a little bit of Call of Duty, but it's a little outdated. Trying to see when I can
Call of
kick it
Duty.
back
Well,
up.
yeah, well the new one
No,
like
Modern
just came out.
Warfare remake. Oh yeah.
And Black Ops 4, man, I'm thinking about going pro on a game,
Well,
whether
you might
it's
get that one.
whether it's Call of Duty or not. It probably would be Call of Duty, but I was just thinking about going pro on a game at least because I feel like I have the potential. And why not? Why not? Why not try it out? Seems fun,
You'll have fun
intense,
along the way.
competitive. At least do something. Like instead of just playing video games and being like quite good and but no nothing comes from it. Instead of having like a following, a fan base, a team behind you and everything. Sounds fun. That's why I want to go pro. Contemplating going pro so badly.
No, that's a good thing to be contemplating.
Yeah, I'm still deciding on the game to like dedicate myself to because it could be so much right now like CS:GO, PUBG, Fortnite. Though I'm not a Fortnite player, a huge Fortnite player, or Call of Duty. I am on Call of Duty. That is what I play.
You used to play that, right, all the time back in the day.
Oh yeah, back when, way back when. Oh hell yeah, that was the game. It came out yearly, so those were the games that I played and bought like every year up till Black Ops 2. And Black Ops 2 was like my greatest, my prime year. I was stupid good at that game.
Hmm.
Stupid, insanely good. And right then and like today, here now, I'm stupid, stupid good. But enough about me. We're gonna get into this episode and talk about. Let's talk about a topic Jesse knows quite well: movies.
I
And
wouldn't
like,
call it quite well knowledge, just enough knowledge to get
well, he
by.
knows, he knows, he knows up to date. He's up to date with his
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
with his movie aficionado. I mean, he watched Venom. He's seen the Venom movie, which just came out a week ago.
Yeah,
How was that? No spoilers, please.
it's good. I don't know how to not talk about it without spoilers. I never had to deal with that before.
Well,
But
you can just say like it
well,
was
okay,
different
let's
from the
just say
comic.
this: the reviews giving it a hard time because they're all really bad. When in reality, the movie's really good. I mean, on the opening weekend, it hit $80 million. A bad movie wouldn't do that. A good
Yeah,
movie can do that. And yeah, it's that's pretty bad that they're doing that because it brings down the, like, I guess you could say, hype, because people read the reviews and nah, I don't want to see it. It did bad. When in reality, no, it was good.
yeah. Some people trust the internet for the reviews
Yeah,
and what
but
they want to buy.
people who know about the movies, in particular, talking about Tom Hardy here, I think that was like the free advertisement to that movie is Tom Hardy because everything he's done is been really good. He did Bane for um the Dark Knight a few
Yeah.
years back, and I'm not sure what other movie he was in, but I know that every movie he's done really good, and those movies do very well. So this is no different. This is probably what brought people back in over the reviews. Oh, it's Tom Hardy, and yeah, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that's the guy who played as Venom.
Yeah, it's the
I did not know
main
that.
character.
I didn't know he was the what should I say? I didn't know he was Bane in the Batman series movies. Are you there, Jesse?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, yeah, Tom Hardy. I didn't know. How was his acting? You think he played the role well?
Yes,
Suit him well?
yes, it was meant for him.
Oh,
He was
really?
meant to be a character such as Venom.
Yeah, the trailers didn't get me hyped for the movie for some reason. It was weird. Like I was more hyped for Shazam than the Venom
Well, I
movie.
guess
But I'm not hyped for Shazam either.
I mean I think that just has to do with you have to love Spider-Man. Like we're not love enjoy Spider-Man cuz this is going to meet up with Spider-Man eventually. Venom, he's his nemesis.
Are they
And
still Nemesis in the comics? I
yeah,
know Venom now is like more of a anti-hero, let's say,
yeah, something like that. Um
but not a full-on bad guy.
yeah. I mean, I can't really talk about it cuz it's going to spoil the movie, so
Well,
let's
we can talk about the comics since it's not like the comics.
yeah, no, it's not. It's its own thing. The I think that's what also the reviews made it look bad is they didn't follow any comics. This is supposed to be its own thing.
Yeah,
It
who's the screenwriter for this? Do you know,
uh
or the director or anyone? Who else is familiar in that movie? Any other known actors?
I don't think so.
So it's like a quite a new cast for a big film like that,
Yeah.
for a big budget film like that, a blockbuster, so to say.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted.
By what, my dude?
I don't know. It's late. Uh
It is late,
yeah,
people.
this could be a big blockbuster movie. I mean, it's going to continue cuz Sony's trying to create their own Spidey universe.
Oh, really? Oh
Yes,
yeah, yeah. They
because
tried to do that with the Amazing Spider-Man series,
yeah,
but
but
after the Amazing Spider-Man 2, it wasn't up to expectations, so
so the
they
reason that
redid the
those
whole
keep
thing.
happening, we kept well for the most part we kept getting bad Spider-Mans. I still consider the Tobey Maguire set.
I love Tobey
Those are
Maguire
my
as a
favorites.
Spider-Man.
I know Spider-Man 3 it didn't do so good. I
It
still
didn't.
enjoyed it. But after that it just went downhill. And the reason we still see random Spider-Man movies is because there's a contract with Marvel and Sony. If Sony fails to make a Spider-Man movie within 7 years, Marvel gets Spider-Man back right away. No,
Really, that's what
there's
happens in their
no
contract.
talking, no negotiating. Marvel gets it right back. So that's why we keep seeing Spider-Man. There's Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and then
Now the Spider-Man Homecoming.
Homecoming. That was good. They did a good job with that.
You think they're gonna keep him for now?
What? Oh yeah.
The
Tom Holland
him.
will be the next Spider-Man. Continuing from that one.
Yeah, cause was he in Avengers? Yeah. But the
Yeah.
Infinity War was he in that one?
Yes, he was.
He was.
Yeah, he had
I
to be because he was part of it.
he was. I haven't seen that movie. I'm not a for the guys at home. I'm not a movie watcher. Like I'm
This
not
guy
a big
needs
movie
to.
watcher, but just in general, like I'm not a really a movie watcher. It's very rare for me to watch a movie. I mean, yesterday I just watched a movie, but that was just like I was with my
casually.
sister. I was with my sister, and we wanted to watch this movie the whole time because she thought it was like it fit me for some reason. It's a Netflix film called Next Gen.
Okay.
It's an animation. It reminded me of Big Hero 6 a lot like
Oh,
Big Hero
okay.
6. So it's about this robot. I don't know. It's a pretty weird movie. About I don't want to spoil it, but I'll tell you. I can tell you the plot a little bit, not the ending. Uh, there's these robots like they can I don't know cook, clean, like they're intelligent, like AI intelligent. And this guy, he's like the Steve Jobs of their universe. It's funny. It's funny if you
Okay.
yeah, if you like watch the movie and be like, "Oh, this guy, I think his name is Justin Lee in the film." Justin, you'd be like, "Oh man, he's like the Steve Jobs in that universe." You'd be like, "Oh man, this makes like total sense. The receding hairline, the everything."
The hairline.
Everything. A lot like, "Oh, this is the future. This is everything." And then he built these robots to and he wanted one in every home. And you're like, "Yeah, this kind of sounds like a Steve Jobs kind of."
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted one in every home, but they're actually he wanted it because to kill like the human population. They're like actual bombs in them. So he
Okay.
would set off a trigger and they would start just exploding, going to the nearest person and exploding.
That's that's pretty
It's
intense.
fucked up, huh?
Very.
It's very messed up. And so there's this robot, this one robot that the guy who created the genius like engineer who created the explosive robots,
Mm-hmm.
he created another robot to save all of humanity because there's like a central computer that holds that controls all those other mini robots to
Yeah.
explode. So he
Yeah,
had
that
one
gets the
robot to
command center.
yeah, that command center can fight back. So he builds a robot that's way better, way much better. And like there's like a little nasty, dirty, nasty, ugly like a love story between that robot and like a little teenage girl or
What
something.
the heck? All right.
Like they get close. Like you're like, "Oh, it's such a cutesy thing," but then she says like, "Oh, whenever I think there's a chance between us," I'm like, "What? It
What
sounds a
the
little
heck?
weird."
Yeah. Maybe that's normal in that time, the future.
No, because those are just like new. Those are new. You don't see a person and a robot like in Overwatch. You would see like a person and a robot
Okay.
together, but
Oh, okay.
like I've seen that in Overwatch. It kind of threw me off, but that's supposed to be the future. But in that time, next gen, you don't see people and robots together. It was like it was like that little. They called it a Qbot, like a Q-tip, a Qbot.
Mm-hmm.
One in every home. That was like the first one that could really be like a human companion. But even then, he was like 3 feet tall or something, something short. So that was like a Big Hero 6. So that's a movie I watched, but I'm not really a movie goer. I don't watch too many
This
movies.
guy
I'm out
needs
of
to change his mind on that because movies are great. There's a lot of work behind a movie, and
yeah, but I just don't watch too many movies. I mean, the newest Avenger movie, I haven't seen it. I've heard like it was really good. People were sad about it, but like some people died and they were sad, and I still don't know who. Like I haven't watched that movie. There's Ready Player One. There's like a lot of movies like I want to watch or that interest me, but I
mm-hmm.
just haven't just watched them. Ready Player One is one of them. Black Panther. I've seen Doctor Strange though. I really love that
Oh,
movie. It's
yeah.
so interesting. The graphics, the just the idea behind it. Like wow, out of all the Marvel characters or just even superhero characters to be created, there's really not one like this. This
Mm-hmm.
is this is new, but
Yeah.
very intriguing. Like well, I don't know what it was, like trans-dimensional portals and
All
loops,
kinds of.
time loops. But the newest Avengers I haven't watched. But there is one. That movie that I do want to see, that I actually want to go out and see, like even with my family, my cousins, is called Wreck It Ralph 2.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Oh, by the way, I haven't seen The Incredibles 2 either.
This guy, guys, come on.
Yeah, out of all things, The Incredibles 2, like out of how much I love The Incredibles and Disney Pixar movies, and how much I was psyched about it.
I,
I
I
just don't watch movies.
I watched that movie on this opening weekend. Had to.
Yeah, I bet, but I'm not like it. A movie that I would probably see opening week, like I said, Wreck-It Ralph 2, but also that Dragon Ball movie, if you've heard of it. That new Dragon Ball movie coming to theaters
I have not. I
for
don't.
limited
I
showing.
don't follow Dragon Ball, but
Would
I
you be
know
down
it.
to watch it?
Probably. I'll still go.
But do you know of Dragon Ball? You don't
Yeah, I
follow it?
do. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of Dragon Ball.
There's a lot of it, but like the main points of the story, main storyline, it's not too hard to get around.
All right.
Not at all. Even I know it and I don't keep up now. Just like Naruto, I'm missing like a lot of Boruto episodes. But I guess I don't watch anime either. Anime or movies or cartoons. But there's really good ones out there. I mean, I love the Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Oh, that's still a classic.
and I want to get the Blu-ray version. It's only like what, $30 on
Yeah,
the complete series.
all of it.
$30 on Blu-ray. Like you can't beat that. Samurai Jack was like so much more,
Oh
but
yeah.
for some reason. But Samurai
And those
Jack
are
was another
shorter.
great cartoon.
Wait, was Samurai shorter? Jack shorter than like? Was there less episodes than Avatar?
Well, I know they had more seasons on Samurai Jack,
Oh yeah. Okay, okay.
but I don't know about less episodes. And for some reason, I don't know why, but they canceled that show or cut it off. I don't think it officially ended.
Ooh, that
I wish
sucks.
it did
Yeah, it went for so long to not finish it. That's just wrong.
to not end. And that's about it where it goes. There are some other movies that I'd like to see. I mean, Incredibles 2, Ready Player One, I already said those. Avengers, I would like to see that. I guess Spider-Man Homecoming, just to watch it, just to see it, just to see how it is.
Yeah. Oh, back to what I was saying because we got like super sidetracked. Yeah, Sony's trying to create their own Spidey verse that will be separate from the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And once if Sony does that, you won't see the characters cross over. Like people already asked Sony like if Venom would ever appear in the MCU. They're like, no, not anytime soon. Which means it's probably gonna be a really long time before we see Venom hit the Avengers up. But yeah,
Yeah,
they're
well,
trying to
that
create their
sucks
own
because
set.
crossovers are like one of the like fan favorite things
Yeah, it's
ever.
big. Those see the most profits because it's just two different sets of characters coming in together in one hit, and it gets a lot of people excited because you got two sides of that, and
And there's a lot of hype within those. That
yeah, because if one side has a lot of fan base and the other side does too, you bring those two guys together, and or those two characters together, and you have a gigantic fan base for that one movie.
and just like what happened with Batman vs Superman, but I don't know how well that movie was.
uh, it was all right. I mean,
Did it let the fans down?
I'm not sure. I think it was like average. It's just that they keep changing people too much too fast. Like let's take Ben Affleck. He made two movies and then he's like, "All right, I'm done being that Batman." Okay, so then why'd you sign up in the beginning if you couldn't commit to a few more Batmans?
He only did two. I thought he was still in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, that's the one Batman versus Superman, and then the Justice League. Can't forget about that. He was part of that because he's the one getting the crew together.
He was there too.
Yeah, he's the one that sets it all up.
Who's the one in like the Arkham Knight?
Christian Bale. That's
Oh,
that's the best Batman right
oh,
there.
because they had an older Batman, huh? So they needed an older guy.
No, no, no. This is supposed to be a separate Batman. The Dark Knight is a different series.
Really?
Yeah, that's what's called the Dark Knight, not Batman.
Damn, this is all confusing. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
comic
man.
book talk, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I don't follow comic books either, which sucks because you could learn a lot.
Those are where the interesting stories come from.
Yeah, that's where you see how characters develop and how they translate from comic book to movie.
Their background, especially Nightwing, because I feel like Nightwing is one of the most underrated.
Yeah,
Personally,
we'll
I feel
talk
like he's
about him.
the most underrated hero or whatever
Hmm.
he's trying to be. Superhero. He's not super, but he's a human. He's a hero. Robin, Dick Grayson. I think he's like so underwhelming. I mean, not underwhelming, so underrated
Yeah,
as Nightwing. Many people don't know Nightwing. I mean, even his name and like costume is so badass. The blue and black.
yes, the blue. I love the blue.
It stands out so it's so badass. I feel like he should have more love, even from the comic book side.
He doesn't. It
I don't know
doesn't.
why. And I feel like Dwayne no, Damian Wayne is overpowered, is OP. I hate
Yeah,
that little munchkin. I absolutely hate him. I feel like he's too overpowered just because he's Batman's son.
yeah,
And what's his face's grandson? He's just too overpowered for a 10-year-old kid.
very.
But let's talk about music now. How music is changing. Album sales are dropping and it's streaming now.
Yeah,
It's digital. It's YouTube Vivo. It's lyric videos. It's and people making their own songs, but not making their own songs, but like putting a guitar and then singing the song famous songs on the radio, and they're getting big. And how it has changed over the years, like compared to the 80s where Michael Jackson was like the biggest thing ever. He
Michael
was
Jackson.
truly. That's when the album 1983. That's when no 1982. That's when the album Thriller came out. Best selling album in the world.
Yep.
Second best selling album in the US. Surprisingly, I just recently found out that it wasn't the most selling album, the best selling album in the US.
Oh no, I mean I don't follow him, so I wouldn't know.
But throughout the whole world, he has 66 million album sales on that one album.
Dang,
On one album, Jesse.
that's that's big for one album.
One album. People would get lucky. Would be lucky to have 1 million.
Yeah, sales and album. Yeah, that's very true. This guy got fortunately 60 million, right?
66.
66 million. That's a
Imagine
that's
that's
a
astonishing, an unheard of, unprecedented number in album sales. I mean, he's number one, and I think second is like 40 something million. That's like a 20 million difference.
any artist would dream to have that figure.
Oh yeah, they're set. But Michael Jackson is on another level. He's the most successful entertainer of all time. He's won at least 20 Guinness World Records. Like that dude's amazing.
Wow.
He's gifted. He was like a child prodigy, man. Like straight up.
Yeah.
If you see his ABC days and Jackson 5 days, so gifted, so gifted. And I miss those days. I miss those times, like when I was a kid, and how we got our information was like through word of mouth and
Yeah.
watching even a little bit of TV and having VHS tapes or DVDs. And just for some reason, I miss that. And now everything's online, and we have like the Internet of Things happening right in front of our faces, especially with smart homes, and smartphones. But I really do miss that. Like, oh man, Michael Jackson's is such a huge thing that even kids knew him back then. Like, knew his actual music videos, would watch his music videos, quality content instead of what people post here.
Because people try to reenact those dances. Because he had some incredible dancing. His dancing was something else in his videos and when he like with concerts.
Yeah, he was known for amazing like Disney magic into his concerts. Uh, Interesting about his dancing, he's actually on the Dance Hall of Fame. If you did not know, like you know how he's like the king of pop and is on the Rock Hall of Fame and the Pop Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the Dance Hall of Fame,
Dang.
and he's the only pop artist to be on the Dance Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear those clicks are back. Um, but we're getting into quite a bit into the podcast.
Yeah, we
So we're gonna cut it within 5 minutes. But I gotta just share my love of Michael Jackson.
spit it out,
He
Anthony.
he
Spit it out.
he's so amazing. My one of my favorite all time favorite artists of all time. No doubt, no doubt. He inspires me. He inspires me. Even little Michael, little Michael Jackson, 10, 12 year old Michael Jackson. The songs he did, his voice, his little what do I call it? He those little things.
Yeah.
His electrifying, his just a soul, his vibe, his PYT electrifying voice and sound, just amazing, so amazing. Who's your favorite artist, Jesse?
I'm between two of them. Linkin Park and Muse.
Linkin Park and also Gorillas. You love Gorillas.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm catching up on Gorillaz because I only knew a few songs, and now I'm finally like looking into all of their songs and
You're
how they
diving deeper.
diving deeper.
You're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, Muse is something else because I enjoy the way Matt Bellamy, which is the lead singer,
Yeah,
how he makes simple instruments put out crazy sounds like a guitar. Like at least the mainly the guitar, he makes it sound like it's not a guitar when he's playing it, and his solos, it's insane.
really,
Uh,
I gotta take a look at that Muse.
yeah. There's a few songs. Actually, a lot of his songs, he does crazy stuff with the guitar.
Crazy solos or like
Yeah, yeah.
distortion.
Like when he's like after he's like I guess between singing parts, he'll do a solo guitar and he just goes wild. Um, Linkin Park, that's a whole different story. I mean, rest in peace, Chester, for what had happened. But
Yeah,
yeah, I followed him since I was really little. I
Linkin
liked their
Park.
music when they used to be on the radio, way back when.
Linkin Park, huh? Yeah, they're kind of a, should I say classic? I don't know. Is that
Could be.
too young? Too young to be a classic? But and, what's their song? A very popular song. Na na na. One day I don't know how.
In
Doesn't
the
even matter how.
end,
In the end, love fucking phenomenal song. Amazing song. Phenomenal. Love that song. But I guess we're gonna have to cut it here, folks.
yeah.
We took a lot of times. It took a lot of time. And yeah, this was just an off the wall episode. We can just call it off the wall or something like that. And which is funny because I got that from a Michael Jackson album. That was his before the album before Thriller, his first studio album by himself, not with the Jackson Fives or in a group or anything. That's called Off the Wall. He has
Okay.
a song called Off the Wall, Living Off the Wall.
Nice, nice. I'll check it out.
So this will be like an off the wall episode. All right, peace out, everybody.
Have a good night. Have a good morning. Whatever time it is for you guys.
Yeah, whatever time of day it is, take care and see you in the next episode. Hopefully we can have our guest
Yes.
or episode let's see, episode 4 would be me and Jesse again, but more prepared. A little bit more prepared
Yeah.
if we're doing one tomorrow.
All
Because we
right,
want to get
guys.
12. Remember, 12's our mission.
Yes. Peace out,
12 is our
everybody.
mission. Yeah, peace out, everybody, and have a good one.
We'll see you in the next one.
Ciao.
Peace.